Valamore only just came out like 3 weeks ago, and they've given us the part 2 quests and reward space already, so we know what's happening, and they're going to fill in that little gap in the map that's still there. Let's have a look. With the launch of Valamore Part 1, you're finally able to hop on your pretzel and explore the Shining Kingdom. 1/3 of it, 1/3 anyway. Wait, 1/3? Huh? Surely that's over half. There's no way that's 1/3. What more could they possibly be adding? Unless they've got dungeons. That's crazy. Surely that's the majority. I would have thought so, at least anyway. Shit. Okay. There are still 2 parts left. Oh, wait, 2 parts. So they're going to do a 3rd part of Valamore even. Wow. I thought there was only going to be 2 parts. Right, I understand now. It's not just the map size, it's the parts. And I didn't know there was going to be a 3rd. Okay, and today we want to give you the first look at part 2. Okay, before we get into it, we want to thank each and every... yeah, whatever, who cares? Alright, Quests of Valamore. We're thrilled to see how much you've enjoyed the first few quests, especially one of the froggy variety. If you haven't played the riveting tale of the Lilypad labor dispute, where you pretty much just... you're a cold-blooded killer, essentially, for communism, I guess, over lily pads in the pond. It's quite entertaining. It's also generated a lot of questions about whether we'll add more surprise quests in the future. Here in the team, we love surprises, of course. And if the community... yeah, okay, cool. So quests, we're going to be getting more fucking quests. The next Valamore poll will be 2 questions asking whether you want more Valamore quests and whether you'd like the number to include more surprises. You guys want more surprises with your quests, dear? Just fucking drop the surprises. What do you mean... what do you mean whether you'd like to include more surprises? Just, what does that mean? We're going to give you... this is what I picture. The quest is going to be, hey, how does 4 more quests sound? Great, we're going to give you 4 more quests. And then the Valamore Part 2 comes and you get 8 quests. And you're like, what? Jagex surprised us. Again? More quests? Just fucking drop the quests. You don't have to tell us exactly what or how much we're getting. Just fucking throw them in. Like, you don't need a poll or question surprises. Fuck me. Oh, man. To be clear, if surprise quests get the green light, we'll still be polling any included rewards or content that will affect the wider game. Okay, so they're not going to be fully surprise quests. Sure. This is one core principle of our polling charter after all. Okay, this means that, well, we keep the exact details of the quest surprise until launch date. Oh, alright, I see now. So it's not them being, like, tricky with the numbers. It's literally just they're not going to tell us shit about the quest. That's fine. Don't tell us anything about the quest. Just fucking release it. So surprise quests are quests that you don't know what you're doing. They're just saying, here you go. Here's EOC 2. Yeah, pretty much. Surprise! Oh, God. Here's an ability bar. Thanks for doing the quest, dickhead. Here's a quick look at the rewards you can expect from part 2. Alright, so let's have a look. The Herblore activity. The high-level skilling activity. High level, by the way, boys. HLC. High-level skilling activity designed for players with 70+ Herblore. Sit the fuck down. Anyone trying to boost their way to Herblore, this is smart because, I mean, I don't really care if there was a low-level Herblore trainer, but people are complaining you don't want Herblore to be too easy for the Iron Man. You got to get 70 anyway, which is the quest requirement. Then that's what this activity is going to be designed for. Low-level players may still be able to join in the fun. As with any high-level activity, we want to ensure the rewards are appropriately desirable. Makes sense. With any other skill, Herblore plays a very different role for Iron Man. Yeah, I wouldn't say so too much. I think people overplay it, if I'm honest with you. While this activity is suitable for all account types, we want to make careful considerations regarding the ways different players interact with this particular skill. Makes sense. Finally, this isn't a high-intensity training method. Herblore is already pretty high-intensity as it is. As a result, we'll be prioritizing tangible rewards over XP. I like that, which means more herbs, hopefully. We haven't yet decided how many rewards should come from this piece of content. Maybe a Herblore outfit that, like, if you complete it, guarantees you making 4-dose potions. Or, which will kill the Amulet of Bounty, I guess, but, like, or the Amulet of Chemistry, sorry, but if you don't want to do XP boosting gear, which I don't know why they don't want to be doing that shit, then why not? Or like, I guess you have a chance to not use a herb, but then if you pay for your herbs to become unfinished, I don't know. Herb prices don't crash too much. Well, like you give a fuck. Who cares if herb prices crash? The secondary item just goes up. Like it's a cause of effect. They won't crash. It won't happen. You'll be fine. They're not gonna print items into the game like they did with Bird's Nest. They fixed it now, but they're not gonna do that again. They've learned from that mistake. Or it makes an eternal chemistry amulet, or 25% chance to make 4 when wearing full outfit. Chances to mix multiple potions at once? I don't know, maybe. Who knows, you might be right. Group Boss, a northern mountain range will be home to a multiplayer PvM experience. Our target group size is 3 to 8 players, and you'll have the option to do the content by yourself or en masse. What does that mean? What's en masse mean? Does that mean like pairs? Pretzel? No, that's the bird. Mass, large group. Right, okay, I see. It says target group size 3 to 8 players. I'd imagine you can probably do more though. In terms of loot mechanics, we'll be looking to boss like Nex and Scarius with multiple players. Perfect, that's how they should be doing it. Unlike Scarius, we're not targeting players with less PvM experience. We're trying to teach mechanics. Or trying to teach mechanics. Instead, we expect that players will already or be close to having a fire cape before taking on this boss. To put that in simpler terms, this content is aimed at 90 plus total combat levels. So we're looking at like a, I guess, Sarachnis level multi-boss, Dagannoth Kings level multi-boss. Not exactly God Wars dungeon, but not exactly Scarius, I guess. Grotesque Guardians might be a little higher than this, I don't know. So, pretty decent for the majority of the player base. I know a lot of people, well, I say a lot of vocal retards, especially on Twitter, will probably have a problem because it's not endgame content. No Monkey's probably going to piss his pants over this because it's not engaging enough, but like the majority of the player base will benefit from content like this because a lot of you guys are around that sort of level. A lot of you guys are fucking garbage at the game. A lot of you guys don't really, like some of you are only just getting your fire cape now, for example. So this is perfect. This is going to suit the majority of the players in the game for sure. We feel that harder content deserves better rewards, of course, so we plan to give out 2 to 3 unique drops from this. 2 to 3 unique drops from this boss. Okay. Bear in mind this won't include pets or cosmetics. Just a few rewards that impact the wider game. Perfect. One other thing, we've heard your feedback regarding chargeable items, and we will not be including them as a reward for this content. Bear in mind that bear that in mind when you're letting us know your thoughts. Okay, so they're going to stop giving us items that require charges. Sure. Okay. Okay, now that you have some idea of our intentions, what we want to hear. Oh, is this it? Is this the blog? Oh. Sorry, let me give you a TLDR. They're going to add quests, and they might surprise us with them. There's going to be a Herblore activity, and it might be good. And there's going to be a group boss, and you might be too good for it. Who knows? Looking forward to Valimor Part 2. Good blog. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. You got a big boy.